Okay, this will be an interesting one, hopefully. Right, what are we going to set it for? Text, printed, photo printed. Okay, this will be a dual colour job. We're going to start black and red, black and blue, black and green, black and yellow. Let's see if we can make this one look nice. Oh, there's a high-pitched squeak, really loud. Sorry folks about that dreadful sound. I was thinking of we're going to reduce it, but no. Listen to that sound, folks. Is that acceptable for a machine that's barely 5 months old or whatever it is? It's just not, doesn't wash with me that well, this stupid Konica Minolta shit. I got no idea. Okay. Going to add some contrast. I'm going to add full range contrast. I think the copy density will be the same. Okay, let's see what this original is. Okay, it is Adrenaline, Newport Beach, Australia. So I'll just turn it up this way. So yeah, we're going to photocopy this part, of course, and that's going to hopefully look really nice. It comes from, of course, when you're talking Sydney suburbs, Newport Beach is a bit of a snooty or a snobby kind of area. A lot of rich people have beautiful mansions or homes that are sort of on the cliff face, if I'm correct. It's not something to be proud of, being snooty. So let's see if we can make this look interesting. I've decided not to have this as part of my clothing collection because I don't want to represent snootiness or rich people's values. Don't get me wrong, Newport is a beautiful beach. I like the beaches. I just don't want to be associated with the culture. I don't like the culture of that area. It's just too snobby and snooty. Because I don't stand for that shit. I'm not rich myself. But anyway, that red has come up a treat. That looks really good. We're just going to do the other colours, but I just don't want to associate myself wearing the fashion that these snooty people often wear. I just don't want to be associated with it. Even though, as I said, I do love the northern beaches. There's nothing wrong with a beach. Beaches are beautiful. It's just the culture of the area. It's just the rich people take all the best places. They make every place that's beautiful into their own. They don't care about those who are less fortunate. So that's what basically I have a real beef against people from that area, a lot of them. Unfortunately, my father, who's a snooty man himself, he lives in the northern beaches. So basically, yeah, I just don't feel like I actually belong. I just don't feel like this is my culture. So now we're going to go, it's going to be a bit of a darker blue than that, I think. So this is just going to be donated to a charity. But for me, it's just not me. Oh, I forgot one thing. There you go, it's a dark blue. It's different, but I forgot to add the mirror image. I do that a lot. I tend to forget. Sorry, folks. Seems to be a repetitive error that I make. Nerds will inherit the copier world. Oh yeah, they certainly will. I wouldn't be surprised if CEOs from... Well, no, actually the CEO of Konica Minolta lives in Japan. He's a long way away from the northern beaches, so yeah. We have the managing director called David Cook. I don't know where he lives, but he's definitely a snob and a snoot. I don't know if he lives on the northern beaches. I don't think he does. I got a feeling he lives elsewhere, but even though he might live, say, in the western suburbs, which has always traditionally been having the snooty people from the North Shore and the Northern Beaches tend to tend to hate the western suburbs, and my dad's one of them. My dad used to threaten me as a kid at the age of 10. He used to say to me, if you don't do your schoolwork, you're going to end up in the western suburbs. So if that's not snooty, I don't know what is, because my dad said that years ago. So my dad has always tried to bring me up as someone classy. Fuck the classism. I can't be classy because I am disabled, and having a disability means you can't get a job being a rich person in a big company, like being a CEO. I just got a gut feeling my parents, especially my dad, my mum has accepted me now as I am, but my dad still classifies me as unsuccessful. So I'm not happy with his behaviour. And how dare he put the western suburbs down? We should be putting down the North Shore and the Northern Beaches, because they're full of fucking snobby people. So yeah, anyway, that's good enough. I think that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call it quits.